Overwatch. Overwatch is a game that's constantly updating, changing, and growing. With new heroes and maps every few months and a large pro scene that influences the meta, it is a game that doesn't stay the same for long. Because of this, each new hero is going to be under vast scrutiny from the player base, and I think that Blizzard, while making these new heroes, is falling prey to something I would call the Roadhog Syndrome. Now, Roadhog is a hero that has been in the game of Overwatch since its release, and has been nerfed or matched so many times, even getting several big reworks. Roadhog is a tank with huge damage potential and abilities that reflect that. The only problem is, that isn't his role on the team. Roadhog is a tank, a category meant to protect their team and help with some sort of barrier or way to protect their teammates. Every other tank has this, with D.Va having her defense matrix to swallow projectiles, Reinhardt and Risa having shields, Winston having his bubble, and Zarya being able to project bubble shields onto people. Each has a way to protect their team except for Roadhog, and now Hammond a Wrecking Ball. The big problem with Roadhog is that he's meant to be a part of two different classes at once. He's a tank meant to do damage, but not protect his team, his classic role. Blizzard with their latest heroes seem to be making more of these kind of half-and-half heroes, with Brigitte being as much of a DPS as a healer, and Wrecking Ball having many of the same problems as Roadhog. These characters just kind of seem different from others in their category. They can do more, but in many ways do less. Sure, they can deal damage, but at the cost of healing or protecting their teams as much as their counterpart tanks or healers. This can even be shown in more characters that have always been in the game. Soldier 76, for example, is well known to be a very good DPS healer. Although he is a very good DPS, he also has the ability to heal. Whereas Moira, who can heal, needs to do damage to be able to regenerate her healing ability. The examples of this are numerous throughout the game, and it raises a very simple question. Is this a good way to make heroes? On surface level, I want to say yes. If you don't have a good enough DPS, a Roadhog can take the slack off. Or if you need to contest the point, but also need healing, a Brigitte is great. It's a good way to have overlapping roles and allow people to do multiple things at once. It can allow for a more synergized team, as people can do more things together more easily, such as focusing down a single target, or diving to a single spot on the point, or even just pushing everyone back. But when you get down to it, and consider actual human nature, it's a lot worse than it sounds. With the new role queue system, people can choose what role they want to be. With damage being the most popular role by far, most people have to play a tank or healer instead. With heroes like this, they can choose Roadhog or Hammond and DPS, even if the team needed a barrier tank like a Risa or Reinhardt. Or choose Brigitte and flank, when you really need the mercy for the res potential. Plus, even if these heroes can do more than one thing at once, they're normally not great at what they're meant to do, such as healing or protecting their team. And isn't that why you needed a tank or healer in the first place? In my opinion, this is both a good thing and a bad thing. The ability to mix classes is something that I think a lot of teams could really benefit from. Especially when you're solo queuing or double queuing on the ladder. Most teams aren't the most synergized. They don't communicate the most. And the ability to do more things by yourself or with someone that you trust is always better than just kind of sticking it out and hoping that your team can communicate. On the other hand, though, when you do have a communicative team, this isn't always ideal. Of course, you can always play other heroes, but when you're role queuing with people you don't know on the looking for group system, it can really make people who are just who don't want to play tank the ability to not have to, especially when it's needed. These are just my opinions, though. If you do have a different opinion, I would love to see it in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow us on Twitter at OraclePings, and my Twitch for weekly live streams at OracleSC. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss a video. See you next time, guys.